Hi everyone, hope you're well. It's Monday the 3rd of June. Don't panic. I know I'm on my webcam again, but it's not because I've given up on doing high definition vlogs with my 7D. It's just because my 7D is full of footage. Because I've just been recording 2 videos for my non-gaming channel, like I said I would, and I'm going to go and edit them in a minute, so I'm just recording now, so I can then get into editing, because I might be editing quite late and then probably just go straight to bed. I don't know if I'll get the video, so there's 2 videos, but one of them's significantly smaller. It's just like a little extra thing, but that I think will work quite well as a separate video though, rather than an extra bit on the main video. Sorry, I got lost there. This is actually the second time recording this vlog, because I just recorded a really rambly one when I kind of went off on a huge subject about I'm not even going to say what it was. Actually, I'm going to delete it from my notes. I'll save that subject for another time, because I think my brain's too tired to talk about it, and I ended up just going off on a huge tangent for 10 minutes. Anyway, so today it was really sunny again, so that's nice. And I went for a walk and I bought a whole load of bananas from my local shop. And that will be explained why, when you see my new videos on my non-gaming channel, why I needed a bunch of bananas for the video that I made today. And then I actually experimented with my camera out in the garden as well, because it was so sunny. I thought, and there was like blue sky, and the trees were really green, and there was a plane going over with like a white vapor trail and like bright blue. It just looked really nice. So I went and grabbed my camera to see if I could get like a short little video clip of it, and I need to work out how to change the exposure and stuff. In fact, I worked out how to change the exposure in one mode. It's like there's always different modes, and that's something I need to learn, is actually what the different modes are, because I just completely wing it at the moment. I just go, oh, that seems to work. I need to know what they all are, so I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I couldn't, and that's the problem, was I couldn't actually get the sky. It was just all burning out bright white. I couldn't get it to tone it down enough. And maybe it was just so bright that it can't handle it. I don't know, but I'm sure there must be a way of bringing it down so that I could have actually shown you what it was like. Anyway, so that's more camera stuff I need to learn. So my main mission today was to start making these videos for my non-gaming channel, and so the research felt like it was going to be a real drag when I started, but once I got in, so like 5 minutes into it, it wasn't bad at all. It was actually quite fun. So that was nice, and I think part of that is because I put Don't Lucky on loop. As some of you know, it's like my go-to thing when I need to concentrate on something, and I use Coffivity, I think it's called again, which I'm pretty sure I talked about before. In fact, it's probably in the title of one of my vlogs where I did talk about it, but it's basically background noise of a coffee shop, and you can like play it under your music at the same time, and it just gives you this kind of atmosphere where you can just kind of chill out and get your work done, rather than feeling like you're in a silent room and it's all terribly boring. So yeah, I started researching, and then of course Scrolls launched as a beta today, so I was like, oh no, it's launching on the same day, and I really want, to play it, especially to play new players, to kind of hopefully destroy a lot of new players and get some ratings. But of course everything's reset, so I do actually have to like grind to get some good cards again in order to make it easier to beat new players. So I played a couple of hours of Scrolls. Actually, I think it was less than an hour maybe. But I played some of that. I think that was after I finished researching my video. I'm just going to have a sip of tea. But yeah, so I got it all researched, and then I thought, yeah, okay, let's record it. And I think I'm really happy with the footage. I think I haven't gone back over it. I haven't started editing yet. I'm going to go and edit it now. and so I figured I'd record this first so that I can just concentrate on editing, and hopefully they'll be up tomorrow. I don't think I'll have time to get it fully edited and up tonight. In fact, I might even... I feel so tired. I might even leave editing till tomorrow so that I can do a really good job on it. But either way, the videos will probably be up tomorrow, and I might put them both up at once, because there's like a small one that's just like a little extra something that I wanted to record quick as well. Yeah, and then the last note I've got to talk about is I'm just thinking about more content for my gaming channel, and like I mentioned, I have a really ambitious idea for a Minecraft thing, and but I haven't kind of made this decision that I'm going to do at least a lot less news, and I'm going to although that's another subject. The thing about doing less news or stopping news altogether is I find it really fulfilling, like featuring people and, you know, helping them out, and especially like new up and coming people. Although one of the problems is there isn't as many really good up and coming people anymore, but there is a few, and it does feel fulfilling helping people out. And if I stop doing the news show, then I need to, you know, thinking of like just replacing it just with a straight video show where I just feature loads of videos and don't mention the news. And actually I talked about this before, didn't I? And then just sort of like mentioning the news on days when something big and important happens. But I think I might do it, but without that bit. I might just do a show where I feature loads of videos once in a while, and that's it. Because I just don't like chasing the news. It kind of takes over my life, and I need to have the freedom to do exactly what I want to do every day without having to check all the news sources and sort of like dropping everything to do a news video just because something's happened in Minecraft. So anyway, this shirt, the collar of this shirt's all twisted and weird. Anyway, but yeah, what I was going to say is because I put the... I'm used to put all my effort into my news show, and then if I decide to do a couple of extra videos, I fall back on LPs. And because I've decided not to do LPs and to actually push myself to do bigger and better ideas that I've had that I've always put off, I have this one particular one that instantly comes to mind, but I realise there's other things as well. Now I've made the space to think about them. One of which is doing another quiz, because there's been so many new things in the game since the first two I made. I mean, the second quiz I made was quite weak because it was too soon after the first one, I think, and all the best questions were in the first one. But now it's been so long that there's loads of new stuff in the game, so I think there's probably a whole bunch of stuff I could do in a new quiz. And I've got an idea of how to make the quiz like kind of even cooler, which I might do, and then various other things as well. And yeah, and then there's like one or two other ideas as well, which I think would be really cool, kind of collaboration projects and stuff like that. So so I'm quite excited about those, and I wouldn't even be thinking about doing them had I not put my foot down and decided to do less of what I was doing. It's like I have to force myself to do new stuff, and sometimes that means I have to force myself to stop doing stuff that I don't think is worthwhile. And some of those things that, like I've said with LPs before, it's like sometimes they are fun, but I don't think that's a good enough reason. And I think it's very short term as well. I think really big, exciting stuff is also fun if I get around to doing it. And I think there tends to be this attitude with LPs of like, oh, you can play computer games for a living, but it's not the same as when you just sit back and play a computer game for fun. If you're LPing a computer game, it kind of sucks the fun out of it for me. It really does. So that's one of many reasons why I've gone off it, and I think I'll be a lot happier doing kind of still Minecraft content, but interesting, different stuff, you know, like, anyway, so look out for new stuff there as well. And I think that's everything. I've got to talk about today. I'll leave it there. I mean, that's 10 minutes anyway. And I feel a bit funny, to be honest. I feel a bit lightheaded, so I hope I didn't ramble too much. And it's because I think my brain's just tired because I've done like all this recording for these new videos. So I've had a reproductive day, but I'm too tired to vlog. So I hope you're well, and I will see you tomorrow.